And Mohbad's dad also called me up and told me some things. And from what Mohbad's dad said, I know there's an issue going on between the dad and the wife's family. Do you understand? There's an issue going on because they called me and said,
well, to those who are skeptical, for those who are doubting Thomases, in this video, you will be hearing some deep details about Mohbad, Mohbad's father, mother, and also about Mohbad's wife's family, and Wunmi herself, the widow of Mohbad. You will be hearing from Iyabo talking. She is going to tell you on whose name Mohbad bought that house. So this will shed light to what we've been saying, why we are saying what we are saying. I want Iyabo to say it, because some people are like, you guys, they've paid you. Like, seriously? All right. Before we proceed, like and share this video. Very important. Tap on the text button to encourage us. For returning subscribers, for those that have been here, I say thanks for returning. Thanks for being here. Like and share this video. Very important. Let it go viral. And also, if you're just coming across this channel, tap on the subscription button and turn on the notification bell. Let us get right into this one. As your mind is about to be blown away, there are deeper things that you don't even know about that is about to unfold.
So, key update.
I spoke to the PRO, Benjamin, and he said they are still waiting for the autopsy result. It's been done. The autopsy was being handed over to Ikeja General Hospital. So they did the first one, which is the how do you pronounce that now?
Preliminary report.
Whatever. So the the other one, which is the toxicology results, they don't do it in Nigeria, and then that has to take like few weeks for it to be ready. It takes between 4 to 6 weeks. So the police people said they even asked for the first result, but the hospital refused to give it, saying that they have to wait for the second result to come so that they can submit everything, that they have on ground. And that is what they are also waiting on. That was why they transferred the case. The CP transferred the case to the DPP so that they can also look into the case while they wait for the final autopsy result, And so I think also probably reason why his body has also not been given back is because they want the result to come. The family, they might decide tomorrow to say they want to do another private autopsy or whatever it is. So I think they're just waiting to do things the right way and not having to rush.
Now I want to ask you your opinion, because we've been discussing opinions here. We are trying to looking at the situation. Shena Naira Mali, Shena the Papa, Shena the Pikin, Shena the Mama, Shena. You understand? We're trying to look at this because, to be very honest, the police, in as much as I appreciate what they've been doing, they're not really carrying us along. And this is such an emotional case. What are your thoughts from your understanding of the case? What do you think led to his demise?
Okay, so I think because the way we cried out for justice, they really have to be careful, because everyone is involved, everyone is part of this, and this case cannot be swept under the carpet. And I think that they're just trying to do the right thing, which is first waiting for the result to come out. That's my own, because I speak with them all the time. They're waiting for the results to come out so that they can, I think when it comes out, obviously there's an corona inquest going on this case already, and while that is going on, they are waiting for the result. So there's really nothing they can do for now until that result comes out. The first thing that they did after they learned about the first autopsy was the people directly involved with him when he done. There were reason why was a nurse called for him to get an injection or treatment, right? It's because he had an injury which was caused by, they said, a friend that they had an issue with. The friend has been called upon and he's with them right now in custody. So the nurse also who gave him that injection is also with them right now. The videos that were trending about Sam Larry up and all that is the reason why Sam Larry is also being seen as a suspect. Naira Marley, because his name was called several times, and they already had written a petition stating that Sam Larry was of Naira Marley. So these are all the allegations that they have right now that they are working with. Until the autopsy result comes out fully, they really cannot, how will I put it? We really can't pin anything on anybody now. Everything is just allegations. The only person right now that I think they are holding as maybe the number one right now is the nurse that gave him an injection. Do you understand? Because that was what led to him foaming and whatever it is that happened to him. So until we get a clearer picture of exactly what caused his death, was it an infection? Was it an overdose? Was it a heart failure? I mean, what really happened? So until we get that, we really cannot say for sure who actually was the cause or reason why he's late today. So my own take is just like, everybody has different ideas on how they painting the pictures, and I don't blame Nigerians if they don't believe in the police because of, it's Nigeria, all these things happen. You understand? When the police gets bribed and all that. So I know all these issues happen in Nigeria, and because of, a lot of cases that we have seen, Nigerians tend to want to not believe in the police and in their system. But at the same time, we can't take laws into our hands. We need to wait and, look into this matter very well, because what exactly is the problem? I asked his family, close, that were with him, which was his wife and other friends, was he taking anything? They said no. Did he take anything on that day? Alcohol, whatever it is? They said no. But we cannot base our judgment based on what they have said. We can only base our judgment on when the autopsy result is being released to know if actually whatever it is that must have happened to him. So anything we say now is just speculation until we actually get the results and we know exactly what the result has said is wrong with him. Now, that's my own way of looking at it.
Now, there seems to be so much emanating from the camp of the dad versus the camp of the wife. I don't know if you saw into that particular narrative. It seems like the dad and the wife are not really getting along. Were you able to speak to the wife one-on-one? Were you able to speak to the dad one-on-one?
That is crazy. I really don't want to talk about their family issue. I wouldn't lie, because my own concentration is just based on Mohbad getting justice, and whoever it is that has done it, whether it's the wife or the father or the friend or whoever it is, should just, be punished for whatever it is they have done wrong. And that is just my own take. So, but to be honest, I have spoken to the wife. I have spoken to Mohbad's mom, and Mohbad's dad also called me up and told me some things. And from what Mohbad's dad said, I know there's an issue going on between the dad and the wife's family. Do you understand? There's an issue going on because they called me and said he wanted me to first say thank you to everyone for everyone who has supported. He heard about the fact that we went to get to check out a place where Mohbad can lay to rest, and he's really happy that we went to do that. His son told him, because I actually called before going. I called the mom, the dad, and I also called all of them. He gave permission, so he was calling me back to return to say thank you. I saw that you guys went and everything, but his own concern now and his pain now is that he would like me to ask Mohbad's wife's mother some questions, you know. And I was like, what are the questions? And he laid the questions on the table, which are personal family questions, and most of it is based on property and money, you know. So, and one of it was like, he said to me, I bought my own property with my name, so why would Mohbad buy a property on his son's name?
Oh,
so I think
the
that
property is in Mohbad's son's name.
Yeah, he said, yeah, there's a property
Not
that's
in his
Mohbad
wife's
bought.
name.
No, the son.
But what we are hearing, Iyabo, thank you for bringing clarity. What we are hearing, you know, we now second-hand gist we dey buy now, but bend down select gist like, but they say Mohbad wife,
Yeah.
mama, naim they hold the document of Mohbad property. That's what we heard from the streets. So if Mohbad bought the property in his son's name, I swear to God, I don't see a problem. I'm sorry, I don't see a problem.
I don't see a problem too, because my properties mostly I put Festus and Priscilla, you know, so but everybody is different. You understand? Everybody is different. So I can't fault Mohbad for buying a property in his son's name, you know.
Right.
And yeah, when I heard that, when he said that, I didn't argue with him, because you know they are all grieving. So me, I don't argue. When he just told me anything, I said okay. And it took me a while to even call Mohbad's wife. You know, I just like for 2-3 days I was pondering on the question, because there were a lot of heavy questions, allegations that he laid. I can see that he already has said it is already on social media. As at then, it was not on social media. He told me, but I was like, how am I even going to put this on down? Because I was very careful. I didn't want to get in between. Do you understand? In between the family issues that they had, you know. But eventually, I called her up and I said, I need to speak to your mom, you know. And then mom was there, and she was there, the sister was there, and I just said, this is what your father-in-law is saying, you know. And I told her, this is what this person is saying. No, the sister was there with Mohbad's wife when I called Mohbad's wife. So I just said, this is what is saying, and I think you guys should call a family meeting. You know, I don't think, because for me, it's all about justice for Mohbad. All these property fights that wants to go on, you know, it's not even, as at then, it's not even a month when this. Do you understand? So I just felt like irritated by all these property issues that they want to start having now. So I think it's their family issue, and they should find a way to sit down and sort this thing out, you know. And Mohbad's wife was, you know, she was crying. She was saying she's going through a lot. She's stressed. She'll tell her mom, you know, she doesn't know why he's having issues with her. You know, and I was like, have you guys been having issues before? She now said no, that they were very close before, you know. Even there was a time, I think maybe when she was pregnant or when she was looking for pregnancy, I can't remember which of the two, you know, that he even took her to the mountain to pray. They are close, but it was after she had the child that they now started having issues. You understand? Something about, I don't want to mention it. I think it's for her to explain when she comes and talk. So, you know, she said a whole lot of things that was going on between them. So I just give my own advice that if these things are going on like this, I think what you should do is probably tell your mom, you know, maybe you guys can get the elders, have a family meeting and let them lay everything on the table. You know, but I had to reconfirm, is it true Mohbad bought a property in his son's name? And she said yes, that he bought a property in his son's name. I said, okay. The house, apart from that property, is there any other property again that is causing issues? She said no, that the other property is the one that's where they buried Mohbad initially. Yes, and you know that's with the dad. And I asked if the house they were staying is owned by Mohbad. She said no, that is rented. I think she said they moved in there April, you know, this year. So, and I was like, okay, so is that the only property that is causing issues? She said it. I said, okay. So what about the money allegations that he said when he's sleeping that she transfers money from his account to the mom's account? And she was like, I think the sister picked up the phone and collected the phone and said, you know what, whenever he's ready, they can go to the bank, print out bank statements. At least if a money was transferred from Mohbad's account to the mom, to Mohbad's wife's mom's account, right? At least the bank evidence will show all that. So I said, okay, these are things that they need to sit down and sort out between them, because as far as I'm concerned, it's a family problem.
I hope you took your time to listen to Iyabo, or maybe Iyabo has been paid also. As you can see, she's being careful because we are dealing with serious and sensitive issues here. She said, as far as she's concerned, it's a family issue, something that they need to deal with. But this could become a criminal case. Why? Because when RIP such as this occur, the Nigerian police, what they need to do is to look at intent. Who are those that are to benefit from the RIP of this person? And the wife, the immediate family, are the first set of people the police will call to interrogate. They will investigate them. Then they will begin to look at business partners. Who are business partners, past and present, like Naira Marley and the rest of them? This is how to deal with issues. But unfortunately, the Nigerian police have excluded the family. They are dealing with business partners. Now, you heard what Iyabo just said. Or did they pay her again? Like people are saying, is she not dropping some bombshell? Even though she said that Mohbad's father told her all of this. Obviously, the question we should ask ourselves is this. At least, who knows better? Is it not the father that knows more? Or people that are outsiders are now the people that knows better, and they want to be the judge. They want to be like, you know what, it is not true. So what? I even heard some people saying, so what if Mohbad put the name of the house that he bought on Mohbad's wife's name, or put it on Mohbad's wife's mother-in-law's name? Now, he has a father, he has a mother. He didn't put it on his own name. No, not at all. He decided. You see, there are a lot of very complex things. And about money being transferred from one account to the other, you heard what she said. She said, well, there is no way, there is no other way than to seek for bank statement. That bank statement will indicate what transaction. And maybe the wife of Mohbad will say, no, it's Mohbad that sent it to my mom. For what reason? Just to give them. Is it a crime to give mother-in-law money? Now, there are a lot that you'll be seeing. So, bank statement needs to be looked into. It's very important. And for those who said that Naira Marley did not pay Mohbad 300 million, we are not there. We don't know the actual money that was paid. But for a young man to be able to afford a house that cost 170 million or thereabout, you should know that that person has some other extras. Do not forget that he also wants to buy expensive Range Rover. This is not something that you just think of and save, and you start saving your 9 to 5 salary wages for. No, he got lump sum of money. he got a lump sum of money. Of course, he was having shows here and there, little shows here and there. He went for one in the UK. He had shows here and there. Even if he's not going to pay up totally, even the house, let's say he didn't pay downright, and he said, okay, you know what, I'll be paying to the bank. Still, there is still something that made them give him that house, sell the house to him on mortgage. The car, the same thing too. So Iyabo Joe has really opened what a lot of people do not want to hear. What they're interested in is to just attack the father of Mohbad. They say, why did you go to bury your son that quick? And I ask myself a simple question. What will make a man quickly jump to bury? It means that the man feels that he has lost the battle. That man feels conquered. That man just wants to get rid of the whole thing, like, at the end of the day, ended up taking this child away from me. Maybe some other father might want to fight back. Like, you guys did this to my son. I'm going to shout. I'm going to scream about it. Maybe some men. But when you have been beaten down, life beats you down. You are broke. You are poor. Oh, you mean he is going to challenge Mohbad's mother, Mohbad's wife mother, a police officer, retired? No. It's not possible. He understands his position. He knows what Nigeria is. Are you talking of Nigeria where you go to meet the police, you go to meet them, you write statements, you tell them what has happened, and you expect them to investigate the crime that you are reporting to them, and they tell you that they don't have petrol, they don't have fuel, they don't have diesel, they don't have this and that to investigate your case. Give them money. Now it's the highest bidder. He or she who has more money. What are we talking about? People, when they talk at times, they talk like they have lost contact with reality. We're talking of Nigeria. If you're not careful, your case will be swept under the ground. If you are broke, you're on your own. So the Bale, where Mohbad's father lived, said, I asked him, but why would you want to just bury your son just like this? The man said, I don't have money. And the Bale could not understand, like, you don't have money. With all of the videos and pictures that we are seeing of your son. The man said, my son did not know me with money. Simply put, my son did not give me money. My son did not take care of me. My son did not do anything for me. My son didn't do anything that is tangible for me. Where will I get money to put his corpse in the mortuary? It costs a lot of money to put corpse in the mortuary. You have to start looking for where, how, which one is free, which one. It costs a lot of money. You must have cash to be able to do this. Have people asked this question? Why didn't Mohbad's wife, was she not there? Of course, she hid her face when they were screaming, oh, Mohbad is dead, Mohbad is dead. And when the guy moved his neck a bit, they quickly switched off the camera. Why can't Mohbad's wife at that day say, no, Papa, let's put him in the mortuary. I'm going to pay. Mohbad's wife's sister said, we told him on phone, don't put him under the ground yet. The man is angry with them. Like, I should not put him under the ground yet. On the ground yet. Who are you people? When he was alive, you people made sure that my son does not have anything to do with me. I tried as much as possible. We're talking of a white garment prophet or evangelist. If this kind of battle could strike him down to this point, what else are we talking about? I'm not trying to make excuses for the man, but I'm just telling you the reality as we see it. This man with Mohbad's mother, they went to kneel for his record label boss. Like, please forgive him for what he has done. He will complete the contract. Just make sure that everything is fine. That is what they did for their son. Were you the one that went to kneel down? Now look at it now. Their son is gone. Mohbad's father and Mohbad's mother are not in talking terms anymore. Look at them at the court. They could not even sit down. Mohbad's father sat down with the other wife. Just look at life. They could not even sit down, look at each other. Why? Because the man is angry. The man is upset, like, now wow. The woman too is sitting down like, let him sit on his own. The boy is even dead. So this is it. This is that. Maybe the man is like, can you come and let us discuss about the property of this guy and some of the things that are hidden? Let us find out. This is our child. And it is true. Are you going to allow someone else's family to take advantage of your own sweat, your own prayer, your own every effort. When your son is now looking fresh, they want to sit down on it. Why? Because there is a wife and there is a so-called child that paternity is still being argued. Anyway, I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this. You've heard from Iyabo Ojo. Drop your comment, like and share. See you in the next update.